In this video, I'm gonna rank every single version of the fish stick skin in Fortnite history. Let's get right into it. Alright, so first up we have the frozen fish stick, and I actually think this is one of the better versions that fish stick has to offer. I think it looks super clean. I love the design. I love the pack that it comes in. I would actually give this a great tier skin. Next up, we have Fish Skull, I believe is the name of it, and honestly, I think it's just a super ugly looking version. I do not think it looks clean at all. I understand what they were trying to do, and it is a creative idea, but personally, I would actually put this in either meh or trash. I would actually probably go as low as to say it is just a meh skin. And now we have Tuna Fish, I believe is the name. I believe it's called Tuna Fish. And this is actually a pretty good version. I totally get what they were going for here with the super customizable skin. I love the art design. I think it looks super clean. And yeah, I think it's a little cheesy, but honestly, the fact that it's so customizable, I think at least gives it decent. I would actually go as far as to say that this is actually a good version of Fish Stick. So now we have FISHSTICK, which is so funny, and it's obviously, you know, I can see what they were doing here, the play on words, and it's a gym bro fish stick. That's what it is. It's just a buff fish stick, and it is super funny, but I am just personally not a fan of the big wide skins. I just feel like they are not as good as the skinnier versions. So personally, Fish Stick, I would give it a decent. I think it's funny. I think it's a good idea, but I think it's just middle of the pack. All right, and now we have Fish Drift, which I think this just actually released, and this is a clean skin. I love Drift. I love the whole idea of Drift. It was a super clean tier 1 back in season 5, and I love how they remixed it into Fish Stick. Personally, I love the way this looks, and I would actually put this in great tier. It's super clean. Now we have the Princess Fish Stick, and personally, I'm just going to put it out there. This is the worst version of Fish Stick. The super high hat. They tried to go for a princess design on Fish Stick, which I think is just so stupid. It looks terrible in my opinion, and I have really nothing good to say about the skin. It is definitely a trash skin. Okay, this is Triggerfish, and Triggerfish is actually a pretty good skin. I think that's actually where I'll put it in good. I know they were going for the kind of military, you know, badass kind of fish stick vibe, and they definitely achieved it here. I think it's a pretty cool, sleek skin. It's a good idea. I don't think it's great or even god tier, but it is a good, solid version of fish stick. Yeah, that's where I would rank it. And this is the Gummy fish stick. I don't know if that's the official name, but I know that it is. That's the whole point of it. It's a gummy bear kind of fish stick, and it looks cool. I think it's a neat idea. It's innovative, but in practicality, I don't think you ever see this skin being run. It's not really a totally clean looking skin. I would just put it in decent. I think it's just kind of middle of the road. I think honestly decent or meh would probably suffice here. Next we have what I believe to be the Atlantean fish stick. I believe that's what they were going for here, and honestly I would probably put this in good or decent. I think you could actually bump it up to good. It's a clean looking skin. They went for this Atlantean. I believe this was kind of around the Aquaman time when that collab kind of happened. So when you put some context into it, it does make sense. And I don't really see it being run that often. But you know what? It is a good skin. It's a clean, good-looking version of Fish Stick. It's a good remix. All right, and now we have the OG Fish Stick. No question about it. It's god tier. He is one of the main mascots of Fortnite. When you think of Fortnite skins, you think of Fish Stick and Peely. Those are two of the kind of mascots of this game. They are icons. Fish Stick is such a classic, and this whole video is based off of this skin right here, so I would be doing it a disservice if I put it anywhere else than god tier. Alright, and now we have the Pirate Fish Stick. Now, every time I see this skin, I think of that viral meme of a little kid wearing the costume and walking through the front door trying to look all scary on Halloween. It's such a funny meme. If you know what I'm talking about, you get it. Honestly, I think it's okay. I would probably put it in good. That's where I think it belongs. I don't think it's anything below that. It's a simple skin. It serves its purpose. During Season 8 is when it was introduced. It makes sense for the whole pirate theme, so I'll give it that. This is the Futuristic fish stick, I believe, and right off the bat, I think this is going to surprise some people, but I'm going to put this in great. This is actually one of my favorite versions of fish stick. I just love the magenta to purple to blue color hue that he has. I love the kind of mask that he's got on. I think it's a super neat remaster of the skin, and honestly, it's great. It's one of the best. This is the Falala FISHSTICK, I believe, is his official name, and all he is just kind of a Christmas elf version of FISHSTICK. I love Christmas. I'm all for it. The green doesn't really match with the orange at all, and I don't know if I've ever actually seen this skin in-game. It's a neat idea. I'm just going to give it decent tier, though. I don't think it deserves anything higher than that. This is Agent Giller, I believe is his official name. I haven't really done any research on the names, but I just kind of know him from doing previous videos. And right off the bat, he's a great skin. And honestly, I would not blame you if you put him into God tier. He is a great skin. It's such a clean remaster, kind of the John Wick, 007, James Bond kind of vibe for FISHSTICK. And I dig it. I totally dig it. So this is definitely a great skin. One of the best versions we have for sure. Okay, this I believe is Bog Stick. I think it's just like a swamp version of FISHSTICK. I think it actually recently came out in October, I believe. I think this is new. Could be wrong. Could be totally wrong. Let me know. I think I'm probably wrong. But let's not sugarcoat it. This skin is ugly. It looks terrible. I get what they were going for, but it is not a good-looking skin at all. I would not spend any V-Bucks on this, and to be honest with you, it's a trash version of FISHSTICK. Finally, we have the FNCS. This is the World Cup version, I believe, of FISHSTICK. And just a side note, I'm not counting the back bling here. It's not really its own version of the skin. But anyways, this is okay. I get what it is. I get the purpose that it serves, but personally, I don't think it stands anywhere above meh. I would just put it in meh. I think it's kind of simple looking. It doesn't really, you know, I feel like it's just not anything special. It's just kind of meh. I don't even think it's decent. I would just, yeah, put it in meh. All right, so this is my version, my tier list of every single Fortnite FISHSTICK skin ranked. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Agree, disagree. I'm gonna try and find one for Peely and try and get that video up. I think that would be hilarious. But anyways, let me know what you thought. I will get to you in the comments, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.